But yeah, no, I'd rather know what's going on than completely miss it. Like, especially these games. Like, I've played these games enough where, well, some of them. I haven't beaten... No, I've beaten, I think, every Final Fantasy at least a couple times. But, like, I've got no problem, like, especially where, like, I've played most of these games, like, at least a few times. I don't mind, like, somebody, like, telling me something that I might have missed. Do I still have them on? I don't think so. There we go. Let's do this, and then we'll have all those on for the boss fight. But now we can skip that. But yeah, that's definitely something I just, like, kind of missed. Oh, I fucking did it again. You guys are like, do this, and I'm just like, fuck that. Yeah, like, back to the microtransactions, but, like, make them affordable, because, like, if you can get 10,000 sales of something as opposed to 100, like, 10,000 small sales as opposed to, like, you know, 100 fucking large sales, then it's gonna benefit you so much more in the long run. Medic and Sentinel, because I need to fucking heal a lot. Like, the price could depend on that, too, because if you're sitting there and, like, a 10,000 sales isn't gonna, like, small sales isn't gonna make, you know, what the same as 100 sales would be, then, you know, maybe put it at, like, a midpoint. But it's just one of those things where, like, when you're trying to grab the money too quick... Is that 82,000 damage? That was fucking wild. Same with, I know there's a couple people in here who, that are from previous streams that missed, one of the announcements I made earlier. Some of the games I might not be able to do after this. Like, some of the ones that I had, like, up-and-coming series, because I can't fucking find the games. I know Exeter is gonna try and find me some of them to help out. But, like, there's, that and cheaper sales make for better relationships with your customers, 100%. But, Exeter said he's gonna try and help me find some of them. Or I said, like, the Tales series, Dragon Quest, the Suikoden series. A lot of them are, like, almost impossible to find right now. Like, none of them are on Steam, none of them are on console. Like, I feel like some of them I might have the disc copy of for, like, maybe, like, my PS3, so I should be able to fucking hook that up to to my fucking capture card. And, like, some of the older ones, like Super Nintendo and Nintendo, I might be able to emulate. Generally, wait till after the first try of a battle before jumping into certain strategies for the fight. Yeah, just in case you already have a plan for the battle. Which is definitely the way to go, because, like, if you're just getting in there... especially with 13, where 13... like, so many of these battles, like, you're on pretty even terms with the boss in terms of, like, you can kill them, but, like, they can very easily kill you if you're not paying attention. Just because of where, like, they cap off how strong you can get early on. Like, obviously, that thing where I took out all the parts first definitely fucking helped a lot. Yeah, honestly, and they wonder why people are emulating games. Exactly. But, like, I was talking to Exeter earlier, and I went and I was like, oh, like, fucking, I talked about, like, having all these games, like, to do for stream, like, all these, series that I'm gonna do once I get to them. So I started looking, I was like, how many Tales games are there? And I think there's, like, 19 Tales games from, like, I think it's, like, Super Nintendo up. So there's a fucking lot, and that, I was happy and excited about that. So, like, I went and I started looking for them, and 90% of the 19 games I can't find. There's literally, on Steam and, like, console, there's currently 4 Tales games out for newer consoles and Steam, and they're redoing one of the older ones, and it comes out in January. So that's 5 out of 19 games for the Tales series that I can fucking find. And same thing, I was like, okay, and don't get me wrong, if I can't find the other ones, I'm still going to do those 5 Tales games, because the Tales, like, aside from Arise, because I think I've already beaten Arise on stream before, and I think I already have it uploaded. But then I was like, okay, maybe I won't do that one first then. So I was like, let me look for the Suikoden games. I was like, there's 5 Suikoden games. 1 and 2 are the only ones I can fucking find. And it's not even the original ones for that are like just on Steam or something. It's the remakes that they're doing. So like I'll be able to do 1 and 2 come March, but 3, 4, and 5 not on. There's 7 Suikodens? Weird. I put a Google up and I only seen fucking 5 of them. But like even still, so 3 to fucking 7 can't fucking find. But that makes me even more happy. Is that like just a mainline series, or is it like mobile games and stuff like that? But like still, like I can't find those. Whether it's on console or on Steam. So it's just like, how the fuck? It's like, I want to play these games. And then I went and I started looking for Dragon Quest. And Dragon Quest is just as fucking bad. They have the remaster or the remake they did for Dragon Quest 3. Dragon Quest 11 is out on newer consoles. They've announced 12. And they have an announcement for they're redoing, like remastering or remaking 1 and 2 to come out like in the near future. But 4 to 10 can't fucking find anywhere. So it's like there's 3 series right there that I was gonna like have like a wide extensive amount of content for you guys, like playing through these, and like a lot of content for like to upload to YouTube from stream and stuff like that. And now it's just like, well, there fucking goes that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still like the 5 even if I can't find them, the 5 or 4 I guess, because if I don't know if I counted Tales of Arise in there. But the Tales games that I do have, and the one that's coming out in January when I get the money to get that, I'm going to buy that. Excuse me. I'm still going to do those. The remake of Suikoden 1 and 2, I'm still going to do those, because, like, fucking love those games to death. They're 2 or 3 spin-off. Okay. So I'm going to do those. I'm probably not going to do the Dragon Quest games, unfortunately. Like, I'm sorry if somebody wanted to see those. Just, like, where there's only fucking basically 3 that are 4 that I'll be able to do, like, and there's such a big jump, it'll be like fucking 1, 2, and 3, and then fucking 11. I'm probably not gonna bother with that, unless you guys, like, really, really want me to do those, then fucking fine. Like, when I get the money to grab those, I'll do those. But I feel like it'd be just really weird doing, like, the big jump between 1, 2, 3, then 11. I have Suikoden 3 on my PlayStation 3. I probably have 3 on mine as well. But I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 3 shop is closed. So, like, any of them, like, I'll probably have to, like, don't get me wrong, I have, like, quite a bit of time before I have to, like, do anything, so I'll probably be able to find, like, an emulation or something like that. For some of them, anyways, I'm hoping. But, like, at the same time, like, now I gotta find some other series to do.
Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade.
So, like, you know, if anybody has any ideas, like, feel free to send me, like, a little whisper on here, or, like, If you're on any of my other social medias, stuff like that, Suikoden 3 was first on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I remember that. I think there's a couple of... what console do you have? Well, my Xbox One, my daughter has. But I have... I still have all my PlayStations. Yeah, they're 3 through 5 are PlayStation 2, yeah. But like I have my PC, my PlayStations, my Xbox 360, my daughter uses my Xbox One. So like I have like I still have most of my consoles, especially like the newer ones like PlayStation up, like PlayStation 1 era up. So, like, if I have the chance to get it, like, you know, if it comes down to it and I have to pull out one of my older consoles that, like, hooks up HDMI so I can fucking hook it up to my capture card, then that's what I have to do. Like, if that's what I need to do to get, like, you know, like, the games there for you guys. There's one on the DS, and Suikoden Tactics was on PS2 also. Oh, okay. I probably won't end up... Like, I remember seeing Suikoden Tactics, but I probably won't do Suikoden Tactics. Like, I just want to do, like, the mainline series. So I feel... okay, I think I did see, like, where you said there's 7 of them, Exeter. I feel like those other 2 games are the DS one and the Tactics one, aren't they? Complete the Tri-Ace and do Valkyrie profile series. Oh, okay, Valkyrie might be good, yeah. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's why, like, I only seen the 5, because, like, I just went with, like, the mainline 5. I wasn't counting Tactics or the DS game. It's part of the story mixed with 4? Oh, okay. The DS one or the Tactics one? Probably the DS one, right? I hate when they do that with fucking RPGs where it's like, here's this cutscene. There's nothing else to do. Just walk to the other cutscene. Oh, okay, Tactics, okay. I don't know if I want to do any of the Tactics games, like a Tactics game on stream, though, just because I feel like Tactics games can get pretty meandering, especially with the combat. Unrelated to the rest. Oh, okay, Francis. Understood. Well, like, Valkyrie profiles would probably be, like, a fun one to do. Or, if I can find the Persona games. Like, I feel like all the Persona games should be easy enough to find. But I could be wrong. You know, I was wrong about other things. Oh, look, it's a carbuncle. Look at little carbuncle. All the little carbuncles. Carbuncles everywhere. Protection for all. But, like... oh, now they're Shivas, kind of. Maybe that's a Garuda. But like, I want to get some. There are remasters of 1 and 2 in the future. Okay, because I know how many Personas are there right now. Is it 6 or 7? Because I know I've seen stuff. I have 5. I think maybe 6. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it's 5. 5? Oh, okay. 1 and 2 are hard to find. I'm still missing 2. Oh, okay. Ooh, look, it's Ifrit. And some little goblin guy. But, like, I want to get some, like, solid series so that I can go through, especially if they're, like, something that I haven't played before. Because it'd be nice to get some new things where I'm just, like, looking at it and be like, you know, seeing what the hype is for some of these games. Because there's definitely some RPGs and stuff out there that I really, really need to get around to playing. Like, I might even just have to look through my fucking backlog, right? Oh. Not including the Tactics and the Warriors one. Okay. Persona 5. 5 games, anything else is side games. Okay. Understood, understood. Oh. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of, like, Dragon Quest games out there. Like, I found that while when I was trying to look for the other Dragon Quest games. Like, I found, like, fucking... like, this is an exaggeration, but I found, like, 20 Dragon Quest games, but only 4 of them were fucking from the numbered series. Everything else is, like, Dragon Quest Builders, Dragon Quest Monsters.
Sometimes I had to wonder,
It does not have the massage pillow.
could our deaths have brought back peace?
Although... Give me 1 second there. Ugh.
I'll let you decide.
Ugh.
Just keep on smiling.
Where did you go, little guy?
I know. Nautilus Park.
I don't think it's there. I probably put it away. Oh, it might be this.
Yeah, but
No,
should we
that's
be
not that.
playing around?
Forget about that.
I think it's this one. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have the massage option, although my last gaming chair did. I probably should have stole it from that. I shouldn't need this. This is my favorite part about this chair. See if it shows up properly. Yep. And they're not just like small strips either. They're fucking like this thick, and there's like multiple different settings for it, but I always leave it on the one that rotates. And like it was the last one in the store, and I think it was on sale. It was like $400. I've had this thing for probably like a year and a half now, I think. Change light color. That's hilarious, Viper, because I actually had that because I have some LED strips on the roof that I don't have plugged in anymore. Oh, what color do you want us? My back was killing me after streams. I can 100% understand that. Purple? Let me see here. Well, it's more of a pink, though. Do you want it just, like, solid, or do you want it, like, rotating? Because there's, like, the rotating like this. Let me see here. There's this one where it slowly goes until it fills the chair, and then it goes back. Then there is... Let's see what else we got here. Then there's, yeah, rotating. Okie dokie. Oh, then there's also just solid. You can just be solid purple. Rotating it is. Yeah, I got like a lot. Have you gone through all the channel point options, Viper? I've got a lot of channel point stuff, like just for the, for anybody over on TikTok right now. I'm gonna try and incorporate some of that stuff over there too, just so you guys have the options. But like, I got a lot of channel point stuff, and like some of the channel point things can be also circumvented through donations, because I have a lot of like fitness stuff. Any 100 Heroes is... Yeah, oh, we were actually talking about that game before, Francis, so I might pick those up too. I don't, doesn't matter to me, Exeter. Either one is fine. Like, I find, like, I'm getting a lot of traction on TikTok right now.
I promised Doc.
But, like, I feel like the time I've picked, like, between, like, fucking 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock is, like, a very good time for me. Because I'm getting, like, a fair bit of traction on both right now. But either one is fine.
I do know where they're keeping.
Like, I feel like these are the two, two places, or I guess apps, are the ones that I'm going to be using the most. Like, I was thinking about, like, trying out YouTube and stuff, but, like,
Special? No.
well, I know Kick pays for interactions as well. Oh, okay. I think there's, like, some stipulations for Kick, though. Like, I never really looked at it.
Hey,
Just because, like, I already got, like, my affiliate and everything on Twitch. I went to say Steam.
I'm just fine. Thank you.
But,
I wanted to tell
but, like,
but I
like I have my affiliate so I can get my subscriptions over there. I have the thing for like donations that go to my PayPal. There's also like my channel point things are set up. I have like more alerts and stuff over there, which I'm gonna like once I get more used to the TikTok stuff. I really got to do some research on that at some point, and I'm gonna try and get them over on TikTok because like I was gonna try out YouTube and stuff, but like my internet like. My growth on TikTok has been like
so tiny. Are we allowed to pet him?
no worries. I'm a pretty open individual. But like I find my interactions and stuff on TikTok are going pretty well. Hey man, like if you have any questions, like I have there's somebody else I know her fiance is supposed to be talking to me soon too about like the same thing. Board the Nautilus station. No, we're gonna go over here because I think there's a story thing. But no, it's always good to check. But like my interactions and stuff for TikTok have been going up like really quickly over the last little bit. Like my average on TikTok for viewers is higher than my average on Twitch. Oh, 100%. Like TikTok, just in general,
Oh, I thought I
the
That's Chocobo, isn't it?
TikTok I find right now is probably the best for discoverability, just because depending on where you're going, like if people are spamming likes in the chat and stuff like that, and like the views go through and whatnot, it's just like you can just be scrolling up and they just show you random lives. So like the fact that that's in there, I am from Eastern Canada. But like just the fact that like the chances there for somebody to just randomly scroll like along your page is like fucking wild. Like they're like pretty much on Twitch you almost have to like go looking for it.
To Nautilus, the city of dreams.
So like it's definitely a lot harder to find people on Twitch unless you're looking specifically and just like kind of roaming through things, or unless like you find their link on other social medias, which I really need to get back into posting more again.
crazy about you.
You like I have like I've got TikTok, I've got Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, YouTube. I don't use that word anyways, so so I'm safe. Well, it's like yesterday we were talking about stuff and like I know like you got to use like unaliving as opposed to like you know what you're actually talking about because like they'll flag you for that too. So now that I'm doing both Twitch and TikTok, I kind of like watch a few things.
Look at those big curly eyelashes.
But like certain things that like are like obviously the R word and whatnot, I don't tend to use at all, like even in normal day conversation. Just because like, you know, it's oh, fucking dying. But like there's just like some word, like I used to say them like a lot when I was younger. Like it was just like it seemed like it was just part of the language.
Peek ahead.
I've had to learn how to censor myself. I worked a lot of customer service. Censoring myself is very easy. But like there's just certain words now that like I look back on, it's like I can understand why people said them back then. They like you know, but people are trying to be more tolerable now. Like, people are trying to, like, there's certain words that were used back then
Reminded me of home.
to, like, that were very derogatory and very insulting to people. So it's like, I just look at them now and it's just like, I don't even bother. Like, if it's one of those words that nowadays, like, if you say it, like, and, like, it's, like, very easy to upset somebody with, I usually just fucking leave it alone. Served for 20 years and a construction worker for 5. I'm construction now myself. I'm a plumber. We do, like, new homes, renos, like, service calls and stuff like that. Ready, set, go. I probably should have read that. There he is. Plumber. So, like, just the difference, check them out. It's a very good way to go keep yourself in shape. I'm a gym rat, man. I'm a gym rat, Viper. Like, me and my oldest son, we were actually at the gym this morning at 5 a.m. we did back today.
Did we always sell
But, like, the difference between just fucking doing the service industry and having to, like, watch every little thing you say, even out back. I was a framer for 5. Lots of bad talk. Oh, 100%. Like, there's some things, like, that still irk me, like, when I'm on certain job sites where it's just like, man, like, why are you saying that? Like, you're, like, if like, the owner or, like, the customer, like, comes in here and hear you saying some shit like that, like, you're gonna get all of us in fucking trouble. But, like, you know, the service industry, you sit there and it's like, even if you're out back somewhere, the chances of somebody fucking hearing you is, like, right fucking there, because everybody that's being a customer has, like, ears like a bunny rabbit, where they're, like, this fucking big. But then you get out and, like, building a new house, and fucking everybody's just like, this, like, every second word out of their mouth is a swear, and, like, the adjectives to go with it are also a swear word. Yeah, no, I got some crazy, I'm a server now, but I talk a lot of shit to my table. Oh, yeah, like, when you can figure out, like, a rapport with some people, like, then you can figure out, like, some of the things you can say. It's kind of one of those things, like, I ended up, kind of, like, getting, not talking to a friend for a while, because he didn't like the answer I had for a specific topic. He was sitting there and talking, and we're talking about, tiptoeing around people, like, in conversation. And, like, obviously, like, don't get me wrong, there's certain things, oh yeah,